Mind stimulation defined as a sensation, fine as a glass of wine in ovulation. Smooth as Hennessy, that's fine, but I ain't chasing. Like a 9 to 5 reminds my occupation. Working day and night like MJ, my motivation. My brains at the Ocean MK, contemplating if I should make my main on my side entree. You a game, but I got sauce, the risk is up, high stakes. Preparation with consistency leads to population, dedication to the mission of mystery. Time is waiting for no man, a romance, a slow dance, a romance. Come together with both hands, they crush like an Orso can. We should fall on LOD all over again. Run like DOB 25 over again. You gotta meet her. I swear she can bomb like a bag of Kiba, but I don't smoke pot. I'm on a national high. You're the craze, but I ain't a runner. You got lipstick here, baby girl, you're a runner. And she made me her main target. So my heart put me under, spread apart, and I went under like a submarine. Stevie Wonder, it ain't hard to see, but I'm just spinning around like a merry-go-round. I swear down like it's a circus. Up and down like an obstacle race, 10 toes down on the surface. All my other girls emerge quick, out of my way, out of my face. It was never on their purpose. With all of my exertion, I push them all to the side like I'm opening the curtains. I don't know what that means to you. It was a certain vibe about you, and baby girl, I can't lie about you. You can have a piece of my love, and I won't doubt you. Two girls like together forever, never bout, cause we gon' make this count here. Like a voucher, add off, and I'ma beat it till I'm back. So, no one has a kiki crush, and I'ma bring your ass up. If she asks, how you do that there? You the man, Elijah. I said you that, yeah. Life is a circus, but do you act fair? I'm not a clown, it just seeing you the girl of my dream. That's crazy, but I ain't a runner. You got lipstick here, baby girl, you're a runner. And she made me her main target. So my heart put me under, spread apart, and I was under like a submarine. Stevie Wonder, it ain't hard to see.
Hold on, Israel. Y'all give me 1 second. Slocky, give me 1 second. 1 second. My bad. I forget about it, man. I'm just trying to do it when I get offline. Okay, Kemba was trying to make you a moderator, bro.
Valley of the dry bones. Can they live? It's been walking dead too long. In misery, but still won't sing a sad song. Got the victory, the battle still wages on. Still wages out. Valley of the dry bones. Can they live? It's been walking dead too long. In misery, but still won't sing a sad song. Got the victory, the battle still wages on. Still got the keys to make it home. We was out there like a rolling stone, no instruction. They want the fathers out the home. Told the mothers to think they can do it on their own. What? Sad case, but I pride strong. So we fight to the end just to die wrong. Can't pretend with the father with your mind on. Is your house built on sandy shores of dry stone? Valley of the dry bones. Can they live? It's been walking dead too long. And misery, but still won't send a sad song. Got the victory, the battle still wages on. Still, Valley of the dry bones. Can they live? It's been walking dead too long. And misery, but still won't sing a sad song. Got the victory, the battle still wages on. Still. Walking dead, misled, I cannot walk ahead. Got the locks to the box like it was a dream. Yeah, I was blind, but now I'm seeing sin. Trying to kill every demon underneath the bed. I know this ain't Monsters Inc., but you gotta think of y'all every time that you blink. I say that this the way, just to get to the drink. Even if a tidal wave, know that ship will never sink. And no wonder it's the young kings from under. Hit like a bumper, we gon' knock 'em out the slumber. Come through louder than the thunder. We had to take some notes in that rain for the summer. I know this the way we make it, but just tell me if you only had a chance, would you take it? I know we live in the matrix, but it's only one way. Do you even want to escape it? Your father and mine, the whole planet, he blew us. It's true, no one survived but us. We worked so hard for him. We did everything he asked of us. He took me from my father when I was just a little boy. He made me do whatever he
All right, let's get it started, man. Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Shah Bashim Krokadash. It's gonna be a quick lesson on 1 Corinthians 12. I always say it's gonna be a quick lesson, but I end up saying longer. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a quick lesson. I get my hair cut in a minute. But yeah, okay, Cam, I'm gonna figure out how to get you on moderated status, bro. But yeah, let's get started, man. Like MC Hammer said. Hold up. Yeah, hey, the brother K Cam, he gave me this lesson. Well, he gave me two lessons actually. Yesterday, I believe, was Ephesians 4. Today is Corinthians 12. And this is a good chapter right here, man. So y'all stay tuned. And then Ephesians 4 lesson is gonna be uploaded soon for those who tune in, you know what I'm saying? So let's get started. Okay. So let's go to 1 Corinthians. Do I have it popped up? Right there. Let's start at the first verse. It says, now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I would not have you ignorant. Ye know that ye were Gentiles carried away unto dumb idols, even as ye were led. Wherefore I give you to understand that no man speaking by the Spirit of God calleth Jesus Yahushua accursed, and that no man can say that Yahushua is the Lord, but by the Holy Ghost. Now there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit, and there are differences of administrations, but the same Lord. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to read that again. It says, now there are diversities of gift, but the same Spirit, and there are differences of administrations, but the same Lord. Let's go to that word administrations, because Israel had to get this, because, Israel we like to box everybody in to the same bubble. But let's go to the word administrations. I'm going to read the biblical outline, then I'm going to go down to the Strong's. It says service, ministering, especially of those who execute the commands of others, of those who, by the command of God, proclaim and promote religion among men, of the office of Moses, of the office of the apostles and its administration, of the office of prophets, evangelists, elders, etc., the ministration of those who render to others the office of Christians, affection, especially those who help meet need by either collecting or distributing of charities, the office of the deacon in the church, the service of those who prepare and present food. Strong's definition: attendance as a servant, figuratively, elim, moissanary, aid, official service of the Christian teacher, or technically of the diaconate, ministering, office, relief, servicing. Okay, so these are just different offices, basically. Okay, in the ministry. So let me read that again. Shalakia. It says, and there are differences of administrations, but the same Lord. So we all serve the same God, the same Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? But it's different administrations. And there are diversities of operations. Diversity of operations, meaning different operations. Everybody's not the same. Okay. But it is the same God which worketh all in all. Okay. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit withal. For to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit, to another faith. Oh no, you know what? Let me deal with before I continue. Diversity operation, but the same God working with all, but the manifestation given. Let me deal with verse 6. It says, and there are diversities of operations, but it is the same God which worketh in all. Diversity of operation. Okay, meaning, right, not block someone else's ministry, kind. Right. Kind. So diversity of operations. Matter of fact, well, y'all know what diversity mean, but I got it because I like to go into the words. I like to go into the words. Okay. So let's go. Let's read division, distribution, distinction, difference. In particular, a distinction arising from a different distribution to different persons, difference, diversities, variety, operation. Let's go into the word operation. All right. A thing, raw, effect, operation, working. So it's different diversities of working. Everybody's not the same. So what? So I'm doing this lesson so Israel can understand. Y'all cannot hinder anybody else's ministry because he doesn't have the same office as you, and you feel like he's going off. And you guys make a thing about it for those who do this without examining the whole matter, or you want to step on this brother's toes because God gave him this mission and you have this mission. Instead of sticking to what the Most High gave you, you want to do what everybody else is doing. Not understand that. I'm gonna read it again. Hold on. You can cross-reference First Corinthians 13 with Matthew 21. Right. I think he meant 12. Right, con. But yeah, not stepping on everybody else's toes. Diversity of operation, but it is the same God which worketh in all. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit withal. For to one is given by the Spirit of the word wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another the gifts of healing by the same Spirit, to another the working of miracles, to another prophecy, to another discerning of spirit. You see, I'm gonna read that again. To another faith by the same Spirit, to another the gifts of healing by the same Spirit. You have the Yaquis, you have the doc. I don't think Dr. Sebi was in the truth, but you have the Yaquis. That's a different operation right there. Okay, now Yaqui is not a debater. That's not his lane, right? But he's a healer though. That's his lane. It says to a gift of healing by the same Spirit, to another the working of miracles. Have somebody work a miracle, you know what I'm saying? Miracle workers. To another prophecy. You got people who prophesy. To another discerning of spirits. See? To another diverse kinds of tongues. You got people that can speak Hebrew well, fluently. To another, and then just different tongues in general. To another, the interpretation of tongues. You see? But all these worketh that one and the self same Spirit, dividing to every man severally as he will. For as the body is one and have many members, and all the members of that one body being many are one body, so also is Mashiach. Okay? For by one Spirit are we all baptized into one body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, whether we be bond or free, and have been all made to drink into one Spirit. For the body is not one member, but many. Okay, you got the toes, you got the shit, you got the fingernails, the toenails, you got the arm, the leg, the eyes, the nose, the ears, the chin, the hairs, everybody, it doesn't have the same part, but we all one body though. Okay. Let me continue reading. For the body is not one member, but many. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? Question. Oh yeah, kind. I know you, man, 12 beloved. Yeah, and I go to that Matthew's 25 in a minute. Hold on. Is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is therefore not of the body? Is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? You see, and see, hey, Paul breaks this down perfectly, right? But now have the Most High set the members, every one of them in the body, as it hath pleased him. And if they were all one member, where were the body? Where were the body? But now they many members, but now are they many members, yet but one body. And the eyes cannot say unto the hand, I have no need of thee, nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you. No, much more those members of the body which seem to be more feeble are necessary. And those members of the body which we think to be less honorable, upon these were bestowed more abundant honor, and our uncomely parts have more abundant comeliness. You see, everything works as one. The Most High created the feeble parts, the strong parts, but they all work as one. Okay. Nah, settle for six and calm. God, you know, um, for our comely parts have no need, but God have tempered the body together, having giving more abundant honor to that part which lacked, that there should be no schisms in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. Right. Con. One member to be honored, all the members. Oh no, Slakia. And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it, or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. Now ye are the body of Mashiach, and members in particular. And God hath set some in the church, first apostles, secondarily prophets, thirdly teachers. After that, miracles, then gifts of healing, helps, governments, diversity of tongues. Everybody is not the same. Everybody don't have the same office. Okay. And guess what? It says God hath set in the church, not your elders. I got to keep repeating that. Okay. Have all the gifts of healing, do all speak with tongues, do all interpret, but covet earnestly the best gift, and yet show I unto you a more excellent way. You see, let's go to Matthew's. Let's go to that 25. 25. Oh yeah, Kyle. Oh yeah, I love this. I love this, man. Hey, the water for this precept, man. Hey, this goes right along to First Corinthians. For the kingdom of heaven, this is Matthew's 25 and 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And until one he gave 5 talents, to another, and to another one, to every man according to his several abilities, and straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise, he that had received 2, he also gained other two. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth, and hid his Lord's money. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so that had received five, and so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained besides them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents besides them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not sown a shroud. And I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is in thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gathered where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him and give it unto him which have 10 talents. For unto every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But for but from him that have not shall be taken away, even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into utter darkness. There shall be reaping and gnashing of teeth. Let's deal with that. Hold on. That proves you don't listen to nobody but the Holy Spirit. Black people don't understand someone else office. Yeah, kind. And you want to hide your talent because the slave mindset. Exactly. And I was just about to say that. Slovakia. And Roman 12 is the other chapter of the office. Okay, I got you. I'm going to read that next. Yeah, so when I was teaching the Saudis, I'm trying to flip my talent. Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Everybody has talent. So notice the ones who doubled up their worth, they got into the kingdom, right? Or got into the glory, right? Or to the joy of the Lord, right? The one who tucked his talent, didn't gird up his, well, aka tuck his tail too, because he was slothful. He didn't gain off that 1 talent. Okay, he didn't gain more. So he was not faithful. And he was not a good servant. He was a slothful servant. So what does that have to do with First Corinthians and today's time? Well, it has a lot to do with it, because a lot of these leaders, these so-called camps or whatever, whether it's leader or the just the regular brothers in the camps, a lot of the people, they want to tuck their talent and they want to get yours, or they want to like shit on you, like rain on your parade, while not doing the work themselves and not using their talent. Like the brother K Camp said, the Shawty vibes, that's his talent, that's his gift. Mine's is music. Okay, so I could be casting out of darkness if I don't use my talent to reach the people in some way, some shape or form. You see? So can the brother K Camp. So for all you dudes talking about, oh, he got the pictures of the women and everything, do you examine the whole matter? Even a lot about teaching sex and exposing porn with a flavor and the cream, not religion and camps. Exactly. Everybody don't have the same office. That's the point. So let me go to that Romans 12, and I'm close it out. So like I said, it's gonna be a short lesson. I gotta get my hair cut in a minute, so close it out pretty early. But y'all get the point though. Where you want me to start at? You want me to start at verse 1, K-Camp? So let me know. I think it's in, I believe it's in verse 1. Yeah, it is in verse 1. BCC, a reasonable service. Yeah, I'm sorry. I started at verse 1. Just let me know. But anyways, but yeah, y'all want to tuck your talent, you know what I'm saying? And then trying to, you know, lord over other people's gifts and trying to minister. And also, I've heard this too, even in the One West camps, you have brothers that sell oils, and you have to, instead of, you know, the brother keeping his money and everything and for his business, you had the generals and the elders taking money from that brother. You know what I'm saying? Even if he had to feed his family, all types of stuff, just being greedy. You know, elders in UPK talking about, you know, they have to take I believe it was UPK or IUIC. One of them took the members' rent money, and he told them where the Lord would provide. Like, nigga, what? But that's the problem with these camps, though. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all follow this occultic mindset and these occultic leaders. And when I say occult, I'm not saying, I'm saying from the evil side. Because yes, occult means worship, but y'all follow an occultic mindset. Hold on, Shalakia. Even hold on. Health and nutrition, but yeah, Romans 12, 4-5. I got you, beloved. Oh yeah, this line's right up. I was gonna start at 1, but yeah, 4. Yep, it lines right up. Yep, time. So Romans 12:4, it says, "For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office, so we, being many, are one body in Mashiach, and every one member one of another, having then gifts, differing according to the grace that is given to us. Whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the portion of faith, or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, he that Slakia, he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity, he that ruleth with diligence, he that showeth mercy with cheerfulness. Okay, so the point is, man, we are a body in a Mashiach under the new covenant. Y'all see the I think y'all can see my my description. 144,000. You know what I'm saying? New covenant. That's what we pushing over here. We're not pushing man worshiping. We're not pushing, you know, your camps and your elders. It's 144,000 new covenant only. Stop trying to knock brothers and sisters who have different offices than you. Stop trying to lord over their office. Don't be tyrants. Be brothers. Be servants one to another. With that being said, I'm about to close out. It was a short lesson. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, Bashim Kakadash, Shalom.
So hit right here. The Lord keeps picking me up. Right where I fall, there was no one to call. That's why I keep on lifting him up. When I was down, there was no one around but you, Lord. You don't have to worry, cause I'm on my way. You sent for me. I could call on you in my darker days. Look what you did for me. Right where I fall, there's no one to call. That's why I keep on lifting me up. When I was down, there was no one around. But you, Lord, keeps on picking me up. Right where I fall, there was no one to call. I keep on lifting him up. When I was down, there was no one around. That's why I live my life without fear, because I know that you're near. Lend your ear when I pray, because I know that you're here. And this road that I go down is clear. The yoke is easy, even though that this world is sleazy. I won't turn my back on you, believe me. These fools out here don't understand that meat ain't grease, and these wicked elders can't lead me. Or deceit is like Matthew 27 on repeat. Choose ye this day of whom you serve, and kick all that BS straight to the curb. Trust the Lord and you will observe. Ears glued to the word, but you gotta stay true to the word. Become new to the word, so you can learn the truth of the word and go out and not confusing the word. Lord, create the right spirit in me, so I can be free. Hey y'all, just put the song on repeat. The Lord keeps picking me up. Right where I fall, there was no one to call.